Hi, I'm Amir Javid, PhD student within the School of Civil and Environmental Engineering at Oklahoma State University and master's student in the Statistics Department. I'm working under the supervision of Dr. Rifat Bulut. I graduated with a Master of Science in Civil Engineering from Texas Tech University. My research experience includes laboratory and the field soil testing and modeling soil behavior using advanced statistical methods and tools. I have experience in different types of data analysis techniques, such as statistical significance, statistical learning, predictive modeling, time series analysis, and data-driven optimization. My career goal is to become a faculty member at a research university where I can utilize my skill in numerical modeling and statistical learning methods in geotechnical engineering. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Woodward, and I'm a first-year master's student in the School of Meteorology at the University of Oklahoma. I'm originally from Chicago, and I got my bachelor's degree in meteorology also from the University of Oklahoma last May. I'm currently researching the October 2020 ice storm. So far, I've looked at ice accumulation data, and I've also looked at synoptic scale patterns that preceded the event. My career aspirations as of now are a little bit unknown, but I'd love to work in some kind of forecasting job.
Hi, my name is Erin Oliver, and I'm a postdoc at Noble Research Institute. I got my bachelor's in microbiology and my PhD in ecology. For my PhD research, I studied the variation in microbial community carbon use efficiency across a soil fertility gradient. The goal of this project was to understand which soil fertility factors, as well as genetic factors, are the most important in determining community carbon use efficiency. For my postdoc research, I'm working on a project that aims to understand how different grazing management practices affect soil health, specifically the microbiome. The goal of this project is to understand how microbes shift both taxonomically and functionally when producers move towards a more regenerative style of grazing management. We also aim to identify key metrics that producers can use to determine early on if their soils are being regenerative when there may not be a lot of obvious results above ground. I'm passionate about ecosystem restoration and conservation, and my career goals are to continue working in sustainable agriculture to find ways to both produce enough food to feed everyone while minimizing the effect that agriculture has on the environment.
Hi, my name is Aubrey Andrews. I am a second-year graduate student at Oklahoma State University. I am getting my master's in political science. I actually did my undergraduate degree at Oklahoma State University as well, where I majored in English with an emphasis in pre-law and minored in political science. I'm on the social dynamics team working for Dr. Olofsson. I previously worked as a research assistant on a different project focusing on rural Oklahoma and sustainability in Oklahoma. I'm actually from Oklahoma as well, and I'm so excited to learn more about social science research. I'm considering continuing my education after my master's program, or potentially entering a political science job after I graduate. So thanks, guys.
Hi, my name is Anirban Ghosh. I'm currently pursuing my PhD in chemical engineering from Oklahoma State University under the supervision of Dr. Clint H.L. I did my bachelor's and master's in chemical engineering back in India. My research revolves around the topic of interfacial phenomena. My key research topics include understanding the interactions between nanoparticles, surfactants, oils, and water phases. My research also includes the understanding of the interaction of nanoparticles and surfactants with emulsions. My career aspirations include continuing to research in the field of chemical engineering with respect to interfacial phenomena and fluid mechanics. Thank you.
Happy lunchtime, everybody. My name is Bryony Paxley, and I'm currently wrapping up my master's degree here at the University of Oklahoma. I work with Dr. Anna Martin and Dr. Jeffrey Becerra. I'm originally from England, UK, and I did my undergraduate degree at the University of Reading. My research here at the University of Oklahoma focused on precipitation whiplashes across the southern Great Plains, so the rapid transition between drought conditions to pluvial conditions or vice versa, which can lead to cascaded impacts across the region, such as mega fires, problems with infrastructure, water quality, and water quantity. The overarching goal of this project is to examine the characteristics and climatology of precipitation whiplashes on this sub-seasonal to seasonal scale. My future plans are to defend this work on June 15th, and then continue working on precipitation whiplashes at the University of Oklahoma to get my PhD. The long-term career goal is to fill a leadership position at the private or public sector that lies on this interdisciplinary boundary between meteorology, hydrology, and social science. Ta-ra!
Hi, my name is Sharina Lancaster, and I'm a sophomore nursing major at Langston University from New Mexico. I am a part of the social dynamics team working under the supervision of Dr. Hank Jenkins-Smith and Dr. Carol Silva. For research, I will be looking at undeserved populations to follow attitudinal perceptions of wicked problems as it pertains to core research, areas of water, energy, and land use. I hope to leverage this experience by applying the lessons learned to the medical field as a nurse. I hope to one day open up my own health clinic to serve underrepresented populations. I'm looking forward to learning more about how wicked problems can affect an individual's health and working with the rest of my team to help find a solution.
Hi, I'm Kyle Mattingly. I'm a geology master's student at the University of Oklahoma. I also received my undergrad from OU, a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Sustainability. After that, I worked for the Oklahoma Water Resources Board doing groundwater monitoring for 4.5 years. This past fall, I joined the Oklahoma Water Survey at OU, where I helped with some COVID mitigation projects and started my own research. That research is looking at industrial byproducts as a treatment for phosphorus, PAHs, and heavy metals in the underdrains of bioretention swales. My career goal is to eventually become a technical advisor for a major world organization focused on water security.
Hello, everyone. My name is Grant Graves, and I'm a PhD candidate at the University of Oklahoma in environmental science. As you can see from my timeline to the left, previously I received my bachelor's and master's at Oklahoma State University before going on to work as a hydrologist at the federal and state levels. Following that, I ended up back in academia working for the Oklahoma Water Survey at the University of Oklahoma and working on my PhD under Dr. Jason Vogel, who's pictured below me. My research focuses on contaminants of emergent concern and using biofiltration as a passive treatment system, which I'll get more into with the student research video. As far as my career aspirations go, I would like to work as a research hydrologist or research faculty somewhere, but whatever I do, I'm always wanting to jump in the water, as you can see by the arrow indicating at the bottom. Thank you.
My name is Hussein Al-Dakili, a PhD student in civil engineering at Oklahoma State University. I am involved with the SI team under the supervision of Dr. Rafat Balut. A major part of my research here at OSU focuses on the moisture dynamic within the shallow depth of soil. Right now, I am working with the SI team to identify some mechanisms related to the damage of poles and power lines due to an ice storm that happened in Oklahoma during October 2020. I am helping the team by conducting a survey on what have been published online of photos and videos about the storm. I am also helping the team to collect satellite images of the affected area. My career inspiration is to continue research in the future as a faculty member or just as a researcher in any research institute.
My name is Jordan Christian, and I'm a postdoc at the University of Oklahoma as a part of the sub-seasonal to seasonal weather portion of the EPSCoR project. I received my bachelor's degree at the University of Oklahoma, my master's at the University of Wyoming, and came back to the University of Oklahoma to complete my PhD. For my postdoc, I'll be working on flash droughts, which is the concept of rapid drought intensification on short timeframes of about 1 to 2 months, and these can lead towards significant impacts on agriculture and short-term water resources. More specifically, I'll be working on the improvement of flash drought monitoring and predictability across Oklahoma, Ultimately, I hope to gain new skills and experience from the EPSCoR project to pursue my aspirations of either becoming a faculty member to teach the next generation of students, or continue research to explore new insights into subseasonal to seasonal weather phenomenon as a research scientist.
Hello, my name is Jorge Andres Celis. I am a PhD student in ecology and evolutionary biology at the University of Oklahoma. I am a member of Dr. Shao's lab. I am an environmental engineer and I have a master's degree in geography from the University of Oklahoma. My research experience is in water and energy fluxes, hydrologic modeling, and remote sensing. I have applied these to studies focusing drought detection and prediction of surface energy fluxes, evapotranspiration, soil moisture, and soil temperature. I am a member of the TWCD1 focus area, and my research is towards the efforts of measured carbon, water, and energy fluxes at selected sites. Also, monitor, report, and verify carbon and water dynamics across the state. My task is to develop a high spatial resolution GPP dataset for croplands, grasslands, and forests. In the future, I would like to hold a faculty position or work in a government agency like USDA or NASA. Thank you.
My name is Justin Gueris. I'm a petroleum engineering graduate student at Oklahoma State University, and I perform my research under Dr. Bakina. Prior to joining the graduate program, I obtained my bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from OSU in May of 2020. A few of the research topics I'm working on is CO2 solubility in high salinity brine, as well as oil, IFT and contact angle measurements for rock and fluid systems, and microfluidic-based EOR CO2 sequestration and produced water disposal. As far as career aspirations, I'm just trying to figure out what exactly I want to do with the petroleum engineering field. So I look forward to learning more and deciding in the future.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie Peach and I am a PhD student in political science at the University of Oklahoma. My fields are public policy, international relations, and methods. I have a BA in International and Area Studies and an MA in International and Area Studies, both from OU. Outside of S3OK, I'm really interested in researching disinformation and how it impacts conflicts and political violence around the world, as well as policies that can combat disinformation. My career aspirations are to work in some type of foreign policy or national security role for the federal government or an INGO, working on international conflict and crisis prevention, resolution, and sustainable solutions.
Hello, my name is Kirby Boltz, and I am a Master's of Science student in Civil Engineering who's just finished their first year at the University of Oklahoma. My advisor is Dr. Murley, and I am a part of the SI focus area. In the spring of 2018, I studied the effects of Hurricane Harvey using ArcGIS. In the spring of 2019, I took a natural hazards course where we examined risk and resilience due to different natural hazards. In this course, I developed a disaster report on an ice storm in Oklahoma that occurred in 2015. In the summer of 2019, I went to an REU in UC Davis to study the effects of a soil stabilizer known as MICP and its applications in earthquakes through centrifugal testing. I graduated from OU with a Bachelor's of Science in Civil Engineering in 2020. For the S3OK project, I'm working on utilizing HAZES, a FEMA-developed computer program to compute damage results for various hazards within one of our testbeds, the Little River watershed. In the future, I want to eventually earn a PhD and possibly become a professor to help others learn.
Hi, my name is Maggie Leoncorwin. I'm a PhD student in the Department of Sociology at Oklahoma State University, working on a degree in environmental sociology and a graduate certificate in GIS under Dr. Lisa Ritchie and Dr. Michael Long. On EPSCoR, I'm working with the social dynamics team led by Dr. Carol Silva and Dr. Hank Jenkins-Smith. Outside of EPSCoR, my research considers human and environment interactions. While at OSU, I've worked on projects that consider the societal function of critical infrastructure, such as water and electrical utility services, and the social impacts of shale gas development. The latter is the focus of my dissertation, which examines risk perception of induced seismicity in Oklahoma and Colorado. My primary career aspiration is to be employed, but more seriously, I seek meaningful employment in a research-based position that allows me to continue to research human-environment interactions from a sociological perspective in a government, non-governmental, or academic research center. I'm happy to meet you all and look forward to seeing you in person next year.
Hi, my name is Maha Narayanan, and I'm an undergraduate at the University of Oklahoma, and I will be a senior this fall. I'm currently working on understanding how fragility curves are developed for transmission towers and transmission lines under different natural hazards. I am interested in pursuing a PhD in civil structural engineering and want to get into academia as well.
Hello, my name is Ollie Millen, and I'm a first-year graduate student here at the University of Oklahoma School of Meteorology, working with my advisor and committee chair, Dr. Jason Furtado. My undergraduate integrated master's degree in meteorology was from the University of Reading in the UK, which involves a year studying abroad here at OU's School of Meteorology. My thesis for my undergraduate degree was on wintertime stratosphere-troposphere coupling, but right now I'm researching colder outbreaks in the Great Plains and essentially looking for signals that can act as predictability windows for these events on the subseasonal to seasonal timescale of 2 weeks to 2 months. In terms of career aspirations, I'd like to get my PhD and eventually be able to teach and research. So the faculty position would be my ideal career goal.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tian Zhang. I'll be joining Dr. Chris Zhou's group at Oklahoma State University in the coming fall semester. I have got my master's degree in GIS from Arizona State University, and then I started to work as a research assistant at Texas A&M AgriLife Research in Vernon. So here we basically do rangeland ecology and ecophysiology. So in Dr. Zhou's group, I will study water-carbon trade-off, and also I will try to use some new method such as remote sensing to study this topic. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Taylor Grace, and I am currently a graduate research assistant in the School of Meteorology at the University of Oklahoma. And I received my BS in meteorology from University of North Carolina at Charlotte. And what I currently am working on is a heat wave methodology in order to create a climatology of heat wave events, eventually across the contiguous United States. And some of my future goals is to be able to apply this from a local to global scale as I continue on to hopefully achieve my PhD in meteorology.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tengfei Wu. You can call me Victor. I just finished my PhD program, and my current research is mainly focused on the chemostratigraphy, mineral distribution, and water chemistry analysis of the Green River oil shale, which is located in northwestern Colorado. I try to figure out the depositional environment and also the water chemistry condition in the Lake Uinta. So after my PhD, I'm planning to work with Dr. Murray on the wastewater treatment project. So currently I'm compiling some data from the university research data into the database. I'm still new to this project, so I'm really excited to join the team and collaborate with you guys. So hope to see you soon. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Shishobhan Pradhan, a PhD candidate in the School of Chemical Engineering at Oklahoma State University. I joined here in fall 2016, and my research is being on enhanced oil recovery, CO2 sequestration, and surface science. Prior to coming here in OSU, I did my undergrad and my master's in the field of chemical engineering back in India in 2014 and 2016, respectively. Our team is developing high salinity carbonated water flooding technology for simultaneous enhanced oil recovery, CO2 sequestration, and produced water disposal. I have assisted my junior research associate, Justin Gueris, in setting up a microfluidics facility to test the proposed technology. After my graduation, I'm planning to continue my research as a postdoctoral scientist in any national lab or any university. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Vinishika Panjalokaranjan, a PhD student of Electrical and Computer Engineering, University of Oklahoma. My PhD advisor is Dr. Prognosis and I have been working with him in this S3OK project from this January. I finished my undergraduate studies in University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka, where I majored in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. I also worked as an instructor in the same university before I joined the OU this year. My research interests are analyzing the impacts of renewable energy integration to the existing power grid and power quality issues in distribution system integrated with renewable energy. I hope to do my PhD research based on the impacts of renewable energy integration to the power grid, which is also a growing concern in Oklahoma State. Finally, I believe that the knowledge and experience I will gain from this PhD will be helpful for me to serve as an academic in Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Richard Campos. I'm a graduate student at the University of Oklahoma. I have my bachelor's in architectural engineering and my master's in civil engineering. From 2018 to 2020, I worked as a civil engineering intern as well as a traditional researcher. I'm currently working on transportation, power, and water infrastructure, as well as community resilience. My goals are just to teach and hopefully research some more at a different university. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Aja Sands. I'm an incoming master's student at Oklahoma State University in the Department of Natural Resource Ecology and Management. I'm advised by Drs. Rod Will, Gail Wilson, and Chris So. I earned my bachelor's degree in rangeland ecology and management at OSU while I was working as a research technician on a patch burn grazing project in the Tallgrass Prairie. I am now investigating the below-ground consequences of eastern red cedar encroachment into native grasslands, and how this may impact things like soil, carbon, and water dynamics, the microbial community, and other important ecosystem functions and services. I hope to continue on this career path in research that allows me to take part in developing science-based solutions to complex problems that lie at the intersection of agricultural, social, and ecological issues.